Good morning. Welcome to the Clemson Ring Ceremony. This morning, the Clemson rings that you will receive today have been on display at the entrance to the Scroll of Honor under the watchful guard of Clemson's Pershing Rifles. The rings have been available there to provide you the opportunity to find yours and to reflect privately on the awesome responsibility that comes with wearing the Clemson ring. For as you will hear throughout today's ceremony, the Clemson ring is not only a symbol of personal accomplishment, it is also a call for personal action in service to others and to our alma mater. At this time, please rise as members of the Clemson University's Pershing Rifles bring forward the Clemson rings for today's ceremony. Led by Clemson Corps, an alumni constituency group who had once participated in Clemson's ROTC program as students and who is now dedicated to continuing Clemson's military heritage while developing opportunities to commemorate the military history of our great university.
Would you also please help me thank undergraduate student body president Ashley McCollum and Matthew Brinkley, Clemson student and U.S. Army veteran, for their leadership. I truly appreciate their leadership and the important work that they do. Also want to thank the chairs for the ring ceremony, Riley Dowling and Parker Stanball. I know that they put a lot of hard work in to this event. Would you please help me thank them and the other students who worked on this to make today so special. I also want to thank my dear friends on the stage, Will Brazington, Chief Executive Officer of the Alumni Association, and Jeff Duckworth, Chair of the Board of the Clemson Alumni Association. Another round of applause for these fine gentlemen. The ring ceremony is indeed another great Clemson tradition, and it's always a special day, but for me it actually holds even more special meaning now. 2 years ago, my wife and I were named honorary alumni, and we were presented with our own very Clemson rings at a surprise announcement. Beth and I were both humbled and incredibly honored to be named honorary alums. We wear our rings with great pride as members of the alumni family. And I'm proud to wear my Clemson ring today as I present each of you with your Clemson ring. You know, rings are important things. They have a tangible value. as you will see in a video later in the ceremony, about my dear late friend, General Ben Scardin, who passed away in 2021 at the age of 104. He was one of the greatest individuals in the history of this university. General Scardin was a prisoner of war, and his Clemson ring literally saved his life. Rings also have great symbolic value. They are a symbol of love and commitment because they have no beginning and they have no end. The ring that I wear every day symbolizes the commitment that my wife and I made on our wedding day approximately 33 years ago. My wedding ring celebrates the birth of a new family, my family. In a similar way, your Clemson ring symbolizes an important rite of passage for you. It symbolizes your commitment to and your love for Clemson that will last forever. And today is an important milestone on your journey here at this great university. For many of you, that journey started with freshman convocation when I had a chance to welcome you to Clemson. And it will continue when we meet again right here on this stage at graduation when you receive your diploma. But what does this day, Ring Day, actually signify? First, it means that you have successfully completed at least 90 credit hours of academic work towards earning your degree. So please pat yourself on the back. That is quite an accomplishment. According to a recent study by the Wall Street Journal, Clemson is ranked as one of the top 25 best public universities in the country, so congratulations. About 3/4 of your college career is now behind you, and the end is in sight. Second, it means that you have chosen a major field of study and a career path that you will follow. Your future beyond Clemson as an independent, self-sufficient adult is taking shape. Parents, I know that you are happy about that, so we thank you for your support. Will you please help me thank all the family members who are here today? And finally, many of you will leave this ring ceremony absolutely determined to make the best possible use of every single minute you have here left at Clemson. I felt that same way my senior year in college, and I think you will too. Savor the time, use it wisely, and make it meaningful. You will never have a better chance to learn so much from so many diverse people as you will on this campus. Wear your ring with great pride and with the understanding that upon graduation, you will join a family of more than 180,000 living alumni worldwide. This is an opportunity, but it's also a responsibility. You will be an ambassador for Clemson wherever you travel. Your ring will be a conversation starter, and it will open doors for you. Soon you will add your story to the ring stories that you will hear today. It's truly an honor for me to present you with your Clemson ring. Congratulations again. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of your journey here at Clemson. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Good morning, Tigers. My name is Ashley McCollum, and I have the awesome opportunity to serve on the Student Alumni Council and as your student body president. Standing in front of you today brings me great joy and adds so much value to my Clemson experience. I just received my Clemson ring this past spring, and I couldn't be more honored and excited for this moment. I know you all are feeling it too. To some, the ring may seem just like another piece of jewelry to add to a collection. But here at Clemson, it means so much more to those who choose to wear it. It's the physical representation of the bond that exists between Clemson alumni, near or far, and serves as a conversation starter to those who notice you wearing your Clemson ring. The Clemson ring will soon hold a special place in your heart, much like it does for the many alumni who wear it today. From now on and for years to come, you will be able to look at your ring and reminisce on the special interactions, impactful people, and the memories you made during your time here at Clemson. I would like to take a brief moment to share with you why I never thought I would look forward to receiving a Clemson ring. It all started with my older sister touring colleges. As a younger sibling, I was always seen right by my sister's side. I was brought along on every college tour she took. Eventually, we made it to the tour of Clemson. She really liked the university. After her visit, she continued her research on Clemson and discovered that it was truly the school for her. Throughout her time at Clemson, I had the great opportunity to visit, experience, and be exposed to all the resources that Clemson offered to her as a student. Eventually, it became my time to look at colleges. And as the younger sibling, it was assumed that I would follow in the footsteps of the older sibling. Well, I'm here to tell you that I was not interested in that assumption. I wanted to find my own college experience. I toured several colleges and applied to all out-of-state schools, and of course, Clemson. When it was time to decide where I wanted to go, it was down to 2 schools, and one of them was surprisingly Clemson. I remember saying to my dad, I don't want to go to Clemson because I want to be able to create my own path and not mirror my sister's path. He wisely shared with me that I could intentionally make my own unique experience at Clemson without the influence of my sister. In the end, I found that my faith led me to the decision of coming to Clemson, and I am forever grateful that I was obedient. I would have never met so many great people, met my best friends, follow my passion of learning American Sign Language, or even work in my favorite building on campus, Sykes Hall. Many people from home ask me why I chose Clemson, and I tell them there's a special pulse at Clemson. Immediately when you step foot on campus, you feel the attraction to the school. This attraction is because students and alumni have been so vested in our university for generations, as I know each of you are. Now, I am grateful to wear my Clemson ring and have the opportunity to experience today with each of you, as we are now forever connected by this symbolic ring, the Clemson ring. No matter the similarities or difference we may have, there is a common thread that ties us together, and that is the Clemson ring. We are not the first to feel that bond. Momentarily, you will hear the profound story of a very special ring that belonged to the late General Ben Scardin, a member of Clemson's class of 1938. Following a distinguished military career, he returned to Clemson as a professor of English. During that second career, Clemson students selected him as the alumni master teacher in 1977. In 2002, he received the Alumni Association's highest award for distinguished service. And in 2020, he received the university's highest public honor, the Clemson Medallion. And shortly before his passing, he received an honorary promotion to the rank of Brigadier General. Today, we are honored to have the opportunity to hear his amazing story and how his Clemson ring literally saved his life.
For years, the Tigers who came before you have heard the story of Colonel Ben Scardin, a Clemson graduate who bravely fought in World War II. He became a prisoner of war, forced to participate in the Bataan Death March after the 3-month Battle of Bataan in April 1942. More than 60,000 American and Filipino troops were made to march through the country while suffering extraordinary physical abuse. And it's estimated that 1/3 of the prisoners died. If not for his Clemson ring, Colonel Scardin would have been one of them. This is his story.
The Bataan Death March occurred at the surrender of the American Filipino forces in April of 1942 on the Bataan Peninsula. And so we soon realized as we made the march that the guards were looking for rings, watches. I took my ring off and I rolled it up in my sleeve, I believe. From then on, I became very, very protective of the ring. never to pull it out and look at it or anything else, but I knew where it was. I was in very, very bad health in prison camp, and there was no medicine, no way of improving your health. And then when it got to where I was going to have to be put over in what they call the hospital area in the 0 ward, because that's where they took people that couldn't do anything for it, and no one ever returned from there. Henry Otis took care of me. Otis was able to let it be known that he knew of a gold ring was for trade for food, and they mixed up chicken and rice, and they spoon-fed me because I had this, couldn't see very well for one thing, but I responded to that so well, my appetite was restored, and I was whole again, so to speak. Well, I've often thought about my little gold ring which I'd hidden for so long, and I had no qualms about turning it over to Otis for this exchange because there was nothing else that could be done. But I've always thought about that ring, and when I was married in 1947, my wife, as an engagement present, had my brother, who was a Clemson graduate, replace the ring. And I've had it ever since, naturally, and I take a great pride and glory in having a ring that fits and one that I'm very, very proud of.
As you receive your ring today, you will go forward to create your own unique story. You too will face your own challenges and triumphs. And while we can't imagine what some of the Tigers before us have endured, know this: these rings will continue to bind us together and make us all stronger, year after year.
Wow, what a powerful story about a great American and a true Clemson legend, Brigadier General Ben Scardin. It's always such an inspiration for each of us to hear about General Scardin's story so that all who wear the Clemson ring, including each of you here today, can truly understand the bond of the Clemson family and the significance of our ring. I'd like to share an additional reflection on another important lesson that General Scardin taught us. At the beginning of this ceremony, you heard mention of the question, how will you serve? General Scardin was asked to speak on this topic during the May 2012 dedication of Memorial Park right across from the stadium. His remarks included a guide, perhaps even a challenge, for how each of us should view our relationship with Clemson. You see, he noted that Memorial Park is dedicated to Clemson alumni in all professions, industries, and roles in society who have served to improve the quality of life and to protect our freedoms. And then General Scardin added this observation. He said, Clemson University is an extension of the vision of its planners and administrators and the talents and gifts of its graduates and friends. As an English professor, General Scardin chose his words very carefully. Note that he did not say that we are an extension of Clemson. Rather, he said that Clemson is an extension of us. Clemson does not define who we are as individuals, nor the impact that we will have on the world. Rather, we define Clemson's impact by how we, as Clemson alumni, use our talents and our gifts to help others and to make the world a better place. Students, we hope that each time that you look at the Clemson ring on your finger from this day forward, you will recall General Scardon's story so that the ring will become a constant reminder and motivation to use your Clemson education, your Clemson experience, your Clemson spirit to be of service to others wherever you may go in life. As we prepare momentarily to present you with your Clemson ring, I want to point out something that you might find to be neat. We've talked a lot today about the ring's rich history, and in fact, the video we watched earlier talked about some of the design elements that help make our ring very special and to stand out. When you walk across this stage in just a few moments, inside the white box you receive will be a second wooden box that actually contains your ring. Pay particularly close attention to that wooden box. You see, the wooden box that holds your ring was made from the wood of trees that once thrived on Clemson's campus. These trees, many of which fell due to old aging root systems, spent many years as the canopy of our campus that we all walked under at one time or another. May this box, as well as your ring, forever bring you fond memories of the special times that you experienced at Clemson. And now, it is time to celebrate and recognize each of you as you join those who have earned the right to wear the Clemson ring. And on behalf of your Clemson Alumni Association and indeed the entire Clemson family, we applaud you for this impressive accomplishment. As we prepare to begin the presentation of rings, guests, we ask that you please hold your celebrations until the end of the ceremony so that every student's name may be heard when called.
Isabella Booz, Alexia Ashheim, Sabdi Al-Nabi, Kayla Abercrombie, Blair Abernathy, Eliza Ablang, Erickson Abney, Catherine Abrams, Charlotte Ackley, Trey Adamek, Caroline Adams, Grace Adams, John Brannon, Joseph Adams, Savannah Adams, Taylor Adams, Christina Addis, Spencer Addis, Garrett Addy, Kate Epley, Joy Albert, Celeste Alcantar Garcia, Layla Alekovic, Haley Alexander, Kelly Alexander, Mary Alexander, Jonathan Moore, Brian Alibrandi, Austin Allen, Eric Alves, Holly Amel, Lauren Amerson, Hannah Amick, Emma Amthor, Jennifer Anaski, Ross Anderson, Christine Andrews, Maggie Andrews, McCready Andrews, Kelly Anglin, Morgan Ankoviak, Molly Jane Anton, Caitlin Antonio, Meg Applegate, Rachel Arblaster, Jake Armstrong, Samantha Arnold, Sarah Arnold, Abigail Arrington, Sarah Arrington, Emily Arrowood, Virginia Arrowood, Alex Ortega, Abigail Ash, Brian Ash, Megan Ashley, Lainey Askins, Devin Atkinson, Veronica Attar, Catherine Oth, Madison Otten, Reed Axon, Walker Ayers, Lillian Bachtel, Ronnie Badlani, Susan Bainin, Leslie Bales, Becca Bailey, Sky Bailey, Haley Baker, Caitlin Baker, Ryan Bakken, Delaney Bolico, Taylor Ball, John Bandy, Savannah Barlow, Meredith Barner, Derek Barnes, Christian Barr, Sarah Barr, Emmanuel Barrientos, Alexis Baroclo, Ella Grace Berry, Caroline Barthelmess, Grace Bockham, Hope Bockham, Oliver Baines, Reagan Beach, Mitchell Beard, Walker Beasley, Blake Bebar, Brandon Becker, Brooke Beckwith, Catherine Bedard, Yasmina Belarbi, Brian Bell, Leighton Bell, Gus Bell, Jordan Bell, Jordan Bell, Kayana Bell, Natalie Bell, Georgiana Bellinger, Austin Ballou, Avery Benhart, Grace Bennett, Josh Bennett, Taitlin Bennett, Tessa Berenti, Sarah Bergantz, Nicholas Burns, Tara Bernsteel, Marley Baronsky, Gannon Berry, Madison Berry, Sykes Berry, Paige Berta, James Bertoncino, Ainsley Betzig, Jackson Byer, Slade Bibb, McKenna Beal, Brandon Biggs, Sophia Bilbao, Katie Bingham, Ayana Bertha, Sullivan Bishop, Jacob Bettinger, Catherine Bjorkland, Harrison Black, Reese Black, Will Black, Will Blacklock, Maggie Blackwell, Tabitha Blackwell, Amelia Blair, Caleb Blair, Ryan Blanchard, Elizabeth Bland, Samuel Blankenship, Maggie Bleak, Ashlyn Bloom, John Boatwright, Kristen Bowes, Ashley Bober, Emilio Bacabella, Catherine Bachfola, Katie Bogan, Olivia Bogus, Margaret Boggs, Emma Bolches, Alyssa Bolmer, Peyton Bolman, Samuel Bonacci, William Bond, Julia Bonetto, Hannah Book, Anna Boone, Thomas Boozer, Kendall Borland, Zachary Borlis, Maximus Bauscalia, Kylie Bouchard, Ori Bookvault, Myra Bowers, Alex Bowie, William Bowman, Sierra Bowser, Anna Boyer, Caitlin Bowyer, Gibson Boyd, Lindsay Boyle, Corey Boysen, Frank Boisia, Kelly Brabson, Will Brackett, Catherine Bradham, Lauren Bradley, Mackenzie Bradley, Anna Larson Brady, Ashlyn Brady, Jack Brandon, Samuel Brandeis, Ann Brandt, Kaylee Brandt, Margaret Brandt, Sydney Brasher, Lindsay Brasser, Jack Braun, Matthew Bravo, Jonathan Breen, Kinsley Breen, Jacob Breland, Joseph Brennan, Madeline Bride, Anna Grace Bridges, Caroline Brindell, Matthew Brinkley, James Brinson, Wyatt Britt, Tyrese Britton, Madeline Brock, Molly Brockwell, Jake Brody, Anne Marie Brooks, Janae Brooks, Parker Brooks, Veronica Brost, Alexander Brown, Cameron Brown, Caroline Brown, Emma Brown, Gracie Brown, Jesse Brown, Landon Brown, Nicholas Brown, Sunalini Brown, Taylor Brown, Zachary Brown, Rachel Brown Villarreal, Caroline Browning, Samantha Browning. Carter Brumfield.
Jackson Bryan, Jesselyn Bryant, Kimberly Brickta, Madeline Buck, Samuel Buckley, Elizabeth Buell, Aiden Buelis, Sophia Bungie, Lena Burgess, Claire Burke, Emma Burke, Laura Burke, Parker Burnett, Nicholas Burns, Parker Burns, Reagan Burns, Natalie Burton, Caitlin Burzin, Sydney Butenhoff, Shelby Byers, Taylor Byers, Casey Byrne, Lauren Byrne, Ashley Burns, Zoe Burns, Madeline Byram, Keelan Caffrey, Cole Cagle, Cameron Cagney, Sophia Cahill, Hayden Caldwell, William Caldwell, Jaden Calhoun, John Callahan, Grace Ann Callison, Alice Campbell, Olivia Campbell, Joseph Cangliosi, Danielle Kahn, Catherine Cannon, Kara Lee Cantor, Avery Canty, Katie's Cantwell, Sophie Kaplan, Luke Caparici, Catherine Caparelli, Emily Capps, Kristen Caputo, Danielle Carature, Emily Carboci, Bridget Carey, Riley Carey, Kelly Carlos, Rebecca Carlson, Matt Carmichael, Alyssa Carnicelli, Caroline Karen, Brooke Carpenter, Mary Mason Carpenter, Gianna Carrasquillo, Annabelle Carroll, Mariana Carson, Chase Carter, Sophia Casali, Lucas Cashin, Thomas Cashin, Holden Casperson, Caroline Cassidy, Samantha Castillo, John David Kate, Jeremy Cavuto, Haley Cermick, Michaela Sesta, Sydney Chadwick, Elizabeth Shane, Ellen Chamberlain, Matthew Chandler, Rachel Chang, Sarah Chapman, William Chastain, Andrea Chavez, Nathan Chia, Spencer Chia, Sarah Chevreau, Caleb Childers, Caroline Chiles, Michelle Chilson, Matthew Chisholm, Bella Chitty, Ella Christensen, Ellie Christensen, Coleman Christie, Corbin Church, Catherine Sisney, Boyce Clardy, Donald Clark, Jordan Clark, Kendall Clark, Matthew Clark, Griffin Cobb, Khaki Cobb, Kelly Cochran, John Coffey, Kinley Kaufman, Isabella Colasanti, Kylie Coldren, Connor Cole, Aaron Cole, Jillian Coleman, Kelly Coleman, Madison Coley, Gabrielle Collins, Haley Collins, Slade Collins, Jacob Colson, Madeline Combs, Paige Comerford, Elise Cummins, Megan Cownant, Caroline Condon, Griffin Cohn, Olivia Cohn, Grace Connolly, Moira Connolly, Mary Connolly, Dawson Conrad, Egan Conrad, Ashley Conroy, Serena Console, Michael Conti, Joseph Conti, Anna Cantini, Claire Cook, Michaela Cook, Thomas Cook, Victoria Cook, Lauren Cool, Abby Cooley, Nathan Cooper, William Cooper, Emily Cope, Kennedy Cope, Jackson Copeland, Peyton Coppola, Lucy Corder, Allison Courts, Amanda Curias, John Corley, Miles Corley, Paige Corliss, Ryan Corey, Cassidy Costello, James Costello, Christopher Coate, Amanda Courtney, Natalie Cousins, Paris Covington, Kason Cox, Chloe Cox, Riley Coyle, Robert Crane, Samuel Crane, Lily Crawford, Michael Crenshaw, Chloe Chrysilis, Victoria Critchley, Anna Crosdale, Mary Grace Cromer, Kira Cronin, Carson Crook, Lawanda Kroom, Emily Crosby, Gracie Crosby, Jackson Crosby, Claire Crowder, Valerie Crowley, Chloe Crownover, Lauren Crumbly, William Crump, Christian Cruz, Deshauna Cruz, Kevin Kadahi, Selena Coolbreath, Hampton Culler, Gracie Cully. Jack Cullum. Lindsay Cummings. Daniel Kunani. Jack Cunningham. Caitlin Curnow. Cole Curry. Devaney Curry. Madison Curtis. Shannon Curtis. David Cusick. Liz Cutler. Parker Cutt. Alexandra Symbol. Kira Delicio. Brendan DeAndrea. Emma Detremont.
Jackson Dykent. Sam Ducklala. Caroline Dale. Jeffrey Dale. Landry Daniel. Luke Daniel. Olivia Daniel. Riley Davidson. Tyler Davidson. Abby Davis. Anna Davis. Bennett Davis. Beverly Davis. Caleb Davis. Carson Davis. Jeremiah Davis. Caitlin Davis. Samuel Davis. Theo Davis. Thomas Davis. Wade Davis. William DeCastro. Margaret DeLange. William Dean. Slater Dean. Shane Dees. Natalie DeBio. Alexa DeCarlo. Donna Diedrich. Margaret D. Madeline DeFlippio. Lauren Delvicchio. Patrick Delaney. Olivia Delgado. Isabella Della Rosa. Virginia Dellinger. Justin DiLorenzo. Sofia de los Santos. Emily Del Sordo. Jordan DeMarco. Paige DeMarco. Cameron Dembski. Joshua Dennison. Catherine Denny. Kaylee Denny. Ethan Dent. Logan Denton. Genevieve DePaul. Madison DePrino. Reish Desai. Burgess Dew. Adeline DeWig. Andrew DeCrose. Lindsay Deal. Lauren DeFabrio. Savannah Diggett. Audrey Dill. Tillman Dillon. Aubrey DiMolanta. Jason DeMarco. Aaron DiMarzo. Danielle Denisco. Jessica Dionian. Lexi DiSaverio. Paige Disher. Caroline Dittner. George Dixon. James Dixon. Madeline Doan. Cole Doak. Kerrigan Donnelly. Ellison Donovan. William Donovan. Becky Dormany. Mary Dorsey. Winter Dorsey. Lily Doherty. Megan Dowling. Sophia Downs. Megan Drabick. Luke Dries. Katiana Drew. Patrick Driscoll. Jared Drudge. Andrew Drury. John Eric Drawl. Sebastian Ducharnay. Anne Duholm. Kaylee Duzing. Harrison Duggar. Anna Duncan. Daniel Dungan. Chase Dunkel. Mia Dunn. Keegan Dunphy. Colin Durham. Mackenzie Durrell. Abigail Durst. AJ Dovetti. Elizabeth Eads. Catherine Eads. McKinley Eads. Virginia Eagles. Seth Early. Eliza Easterby. Elizabeth Eastham. Garrett Eaton. Lindsay Ebert. Jose Pablo Ebner. Avery Edens. Dupree Edens. Danielle Edmonds. Jack Edwards. Eleanor Ehrman. Caroline Eichhorn. Leah Island. Lindsay Eyebinder. Sophie Elias. Ava Ellis. Madison Elmore. Zakia Elmore. Bryce Elrod. Jackson Ely. Hale Emerson. Wyatt Emerson. Peyton Emery. Garrett Emery. Ethan Enderlin. Mason Engler. Kyle Engstrom. Sonny Ennis. Allie Enright. Christopher Early. Michaela Escamilla. Carl Michael Espinosa. Ellery Estes. Harrison Esty. John Etheridge. Landon Etheridge. Ashley Etheridge. Amelia Evans. Fallon Evans. Spencer Evans. Lauren Evett. Madeline Evett. Austin Everall. Alexander Ewing. Zoe Fair. Ted Fairchild. Aiden Fallon. Savannah Farmer, Daniel Farrell, Thomas Farrell, Mallory Ferris, Riggs Falconberry, Kira Fay, Bella Fye, Leah Feinberg, Celie Feldman, Hunter Fellers, Hannah Ferguson, Kevin Ferguson, Lily Ferrante, Lucas Farrell, Avery Ferrigno, Lillian Fields, Madeline Fema, Casey Finkelstein, Stanley Finley, Kirsten Finnessy, Isabella Fiore, Cassie Fisher, Layla Fisher, Parrish Fitz, Jackson Flanders, Lexi Flateau, Christopher Fleury, Philip Florenzo, Antonio Flores, Marco Flores, Sylvia Flores, Claire Floyd, Gracie Floyd, Macklin Floyd, Sarah Folks, Francis Fallon, Aaron Ford, Kelsey Ford, Anna Fosbury, Aaron Foster, Carson Fowler, Owen Fowler, Victoria Frangella, Adam Frank, Caleb France, Drake Frazier, Lucy Frederick, Alec Freeman, Bennett Freeman, Mary Freeman, Jasmine Frey, Jessica Frey, Rachel Friedholm, Thomas Froats, Lindsay Fry, Connor Fulton, Caroline Furman, Neil Fayar, Lillian Hicks, Megan O'Hare, Callie Perazzo, Reed Purrett, Elizabeth Sylvester, Hunter Summercamp, Carl Undime, Emma Wilk, Colleen Beshi, Caroline Bridges, John Barenberg, Kendall Mormon, Zoya Myers, Aaliyah Rump, Olu Dunsunnu,
That's the type of applause I like to hear for this great group of students. Good morning, I'm Jeff Duckworth, the chair of the Clemson Alumni Association Board of Directors. It's always such an honor to participate in the Clemson ring ceremony. We hope that you leave here today understanding that wearing the Clemson ring comes with great responsibility. After you graduate, we encourage you to be a voice in your local community. We also hope that you'll be the voice of Clemson and dedicate yourself to servant leadership here on campus or wherever you may go. As you've seen today, the Clemson ring is a very special part of who we are. There are many traditions surrounding this simple ring. One of the most significant of those traditions, though, is how you wear it. From now until you graduate, you should wear the ring with the C in your class year facing you. This keeps in front of you the goal of becoming a Clemson graduate. It should also serve as motivation to cherish and make the most of every moment that you have left here as a Clemson student. Then comes the next part of the tradition, when you graduate. Have another alum, a family member, or someone special to you remove your ring, turn it around, and place it back on your finger where the C in your class year is pointing outward. Having someone special to you do this for you is a reminder of those that have helped and supported you along the way in accomplishing your goal to be a Clemson graduate. Once you have graduated, with your ring facing forward, everyone who sees it on your hand from that moment forward will know that you have graduated from one of the best universities in America. While the ring will serve as an introduction to others, your impact as an engaged and ever-loyal Clemson alumnus will be determined by the good that you do with your Clemson education. To reinforce that point, the Clemson Alumni Association has a special gift for you today. Students, when you leave through the tunnel at the end of the ceremony, each of you will receive a challenge coin, like I'm holding here today. When you look at it, now and in the future, we hope that you'll think about those who have come before you, the impact that others have had on your Clemson experience, and how you can make an even greater experience for future Tigers. On one side of the coin is the 1889 ring crest, including the Alumni Association's motto, Ever Loyal. On the other side is the Alumni Association's Tiger Rag, and that challenging question that you've heard several times today, that question being, how will you serve? May your Clemson ring and your challenge coin constantly inspire you to answer that question in your own way, by using your Clemson education and your Clemson experience to make a positive difference each day in the lives of others, in your local community, and in the larger world. And may they also inspire you to stay connected to Clemson throughout all stages and your milestones in your life. Be proud, be fierce, be ever loyal. Now to our speakers, members of the stage party, the Student Alumni Council, and the alumni staff, thank you for helping us honor these wearers of these rings. Each of you spent many months planning the ceremony so that all of us could be here today. To our family members and guests, all of you, this means a great deal to the students and to us that you're here today to celebrate this incredible moment. And to those of you down here now out front who are now wearing those shiny new rings, I can't pass up this opportunity to remind you that the Clemson Alumni Association is here as your lifelong connection to Clemson. As long as you're in touch with the Alumni Association, we'll keep you in touch with Clemson. I hope that you'll always remember your time here and what Clemson has done for you so that you can help future Tigers have the same Clemson experience or better than you have had. Now, as we close today's ceremony, just a couple of reminders. First, to family and guests, please exit the arena the way that you came in and meet your student outside once everybody exits. Please do not come down to the seating areas. To our students, You will exit the arena through the loading dock the same way that you came in, and that's where you'll receive your challenge coin from the Clemson Alumni Association and the Student Alumni Council. Best wishes from the Alumni Association as you approach graduation and move to your next stage of your Clemson experience. Now please stand and join me as we sing the Clemson Alma Mater. Travel safely and go Tigers!